Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alya Wulandari. I would like to do my reading report video. This reading report is have some of the key learning focus. The first one is about the affective filter, anxiety, self-confidence, and noticing skill. If I'm not, yeah, noticing skill. So, uh, I already read from Stephen Grayson 19 and 18 too, if I'm not wrong. From his theory, he said when we learn the language or the new language, it's like the door or the filter in our head. So it's like the door or the filter can be opened or can be closed. It depends for our emotion and our mood when we are learn the language. If we are happy, we excited, and then we chill, the filter or the door it can be open. So the language that we learn, that we hear, that we learn and we hear, it can be into to our brain easily. But when we are scared and then we are anxiety, we not have the self-confidence, or maybe we are nervous, uh, the open or the filter it can be closed. Why? And our brain is can difficult to say the new language. So it means learn the language is not about the brain, but it's about our feeling too, our feeling too. Because when our feeling is calm, we can understandly quietly. But if we are afraid to wrong, or we are anxiety, we have slowly when we are learn. For example, like when we are want to speak English in front of the class, we have the self-confidence, we chill, we can speak English clearly, fluently, and we can learn about our mistake that we made when we are speak English in front of class. But we afraid that people will look on us or on me. For example, we will like we are just quiet, we don't have self-confidence to speaking English in front of the class. So is not is there nothing input, the new input that can be into to our brain. So yeah, the effective filter is like the gate maybe, or the door that I mentioned before, when we are learn the language. So more that you relax, more you are chill, it's like will easily you can filter that um, the listen or the new language that you learn. And then the second one is self-confidence. It's relate with the crescent theory. It's like self-confidence is like the feeling that we are believe with our skill. Yeah, with our skill that what we can do. So if we are have the belief that when we are learn the language, we will active when we are speaking, and we try, and also we have the exercise too. But if we feel that we cannot do that, we afraid to try, we cannot learn more about it. And it's really important. Why? Because when we are learn about the language, we need the all the mistake that we use, and that we make, sorry, and we must have the exercise. So if we are not have the self confidence, not um we are not I forget, sorry, we are not we are afraid to warm, for example. In the end, we cannot develop ourselves. So try to not afraid is uh, for try that to try to speak is really thing that is can for yeah for learning for, I'm sorry, it's really bad for me. And for example, like it's there two student, and first student is speaking English, even that is a worm, but uh, he or she learn from a lecture, and by the day is they can improve that. But the second student is the quiet, they cannot speak anything because they are afraid to speak English. So yeah, in the end they cannot develop, like I said before. So the self-confidence is really the most key important us to have self-development too, because if we not afraid, if we are wrong, we can more usually to face it. And then anxiety, so anxiety is part of the affective filter too, the affective filter theory too. So anxiety is like the feeling that we are afraid or we are nervous when we are learn the language. So if we are anxiety, our brain is busy to think that we are afraid to get bad or make mistakes, or we are afraid that people will look on me, on us. But we not think about the language that we learn, we just think about the afraid and what the people say about us. So in the end we cannot focus and we cannot remember about the new vocabulary. So it's two type of the anxiety. First one is facilitating anxiety. It's like the the low level of the anxiety that can make us focus. And then debilitating anxiety, it's really hard anxiety that make us cannot think clearly. For example, like when we are want to answer the lecture question in English with too much anxiety because we don't know how to speak we just like afraid that what people say when I answer the question with English, like we afraid that people will judge our pronunciation or our grammar mistake. So yeah, instead of we think about what we want to say, we forget about what we want to say, even that we know the answer. So yeah, anxiety, it can be, it's okay if we anxiety because it's normal thing. But if that is too much, is can be closes the way are to learn the language. So like the effective filter that too is the chill one, the is the key point us to learn the yeah, to learn. And then the last one is noticing skill. So it's from Richard Smith, yeah, Richard, about the noticing hypothesis. Like Richard said that people is really learn the language if they are notice that the small thing that that they are can hear or read. So they are not just notice the pattern or the word or the rules, but the brain it can be safe for the language. So yeah, the all that is input, like here and uh reading, yeah, reading. Reading about the language, but not all that is in our brain. Like I right now, like me right, like I right now, me. I'm sorry. So it's like in that it can be intact because the all the listen is really safe, and just the part that we are noticed and we are released when we are learn the language. For example, like when we are here, the people say like she goes to school every day. We just know about the what the meaning. Maybe for example Indonesia, the example for Indonesia, like dia pergi ke sekolah setiap hari, but we not learn about the language. But we notice after that, we notice if that use she, the pronunciation of the she is it use es after verb, because they use the she. So instead of go, the sentence is can be goes. So it means I notice this, I notice, or you they are notice that the rules of the grammar and our brand is safer that. So yeah, by the day the automatically we use the pattern without we are think again. So yeah, noticing is like the safe in our brain. So when we are realize our brand is a safe it, but if not, just like the flow, the let it flow of that. Um, yeah, I think that's all I already explain, or I give what I reading. So yeah, I think is to learn language successfully, like us or this another student need put healthy emotional state and active awareness, because they must lower their affective filter with confidence, readers, and safety, and develop noticing skill. So when learner feel positive and pay attention to language filter, their brain can process and remember new information more effectively. I think that's all for me. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.